Very shortly with another VR demo on Gran Turismo. Before I do that, I just have to quickly get a few things shared on YouTube. I'm just going to share this link out because you're going to get a chance to watch along live with me as I take part in a race from my perspective. What you're going to be seeing on screen is exactly what I see with my own eyes. So you are going to be basically entirely in my head as I drive around the track. Okay, you're going to see exactly what I see. So if I turn my head, you'll see what I'm looking at. Now, I'm just having a few problems just because this is the first time I've done this on VR. And YouTube's interface has changed very slightly as well. So I know I'm live right now, I know you're watching me right now, but still, just have to set up a few things. So please just be patient. We are going to get going in a minute. So, yeah, we're going to get going just in a second. My phone's not working, and that's an important part of my setup actually. So I don't know why. I think we've just had a small hiccup with the internet quality. Right, okay, I think we're ready to at least get started. So I'm just putting my headset on right now. I'm just making sure that I know where the steering wheel is, because once this headset's on, I can't see. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to do a race here at Suzuka, and actually, so when the race starts, you will see my driver's eye view. There we go, we're in the car. Now, as I've currently got this set, I can see a heads-up display with all of my info on it. You can race with or without that heads-up display. It's actually very hard for me to hear properly because of how loud the car is. It's currently set to replicate very similar noise levels to the real race car. I'm going to turn that down just for the sake of my hearing going forwards. But yes, let's... in fact, you know what, let's just ramp up the realism, because it kind of ruins the immersion, doesn't it, when you can see all of this information. So, display settings, and actually, I think the head tracking's just playing up a little bit. So let's just... this VR setup thing's a little bit squiffy at times. So before the race starts, there we go. So this is a bit more realistic. This will be harder to drive. And yeah, so everything that I can see is what you're seeing right now. This is exactly what my eyes are looking at. So, you know, if I look to the left or to the right, then that's what you see. So if I look out of that window, check my mirrors. Oh, don't check my mirrors too long. And we're gonna come down into this corner, down a few gears, and hard lock on. Let's just let's go up against this guy. I need to increase the difficulty. I think the computer is a bit slow by my standards. I think I need more of a challenge than this. Oh, and we've got a crash in front of us. And I nearly spun the car just trying to avoid that crash. And this is what it's all about. Oh, where did he go? He hit the brakes. That's how quickly they disappear. Yes, I need more of a challenge than this. I outbroke him from 200 meters back. But yeah, this is the VR experience, and it's just fantastic. Look at this. Now, I've pushed too hard. The interesting thing... I've pushed way too hard. I was going to say the interesting thing with this VR is that you don't obviously get to know what your speed is. When you're playing a computer game, usually you can see what your speed is, and you can see the all of the information. I do have like a steering wheel with some information on it, but you know, you don't get to see your lap time or any of this. Actually, so I see what's happening now. Why we're seeing this matrix thing. Well, just give me 1 second. And actually, let's just see what's going on. So that's better with the head tracking now. So let me just get the goggles in the right place. And let me work out where my own steering wheel is. It's almost where it is in the game, actually. I maybe set a little bit low in the car, but we can fix that, because all I do is I just press this button, and then press this button again. Right, third time lucky, eh? We just had to sort out some small technical gremlins. Let's do a race. Oh, actually no, before I do that, I'm going to increase the difficulty, because I wasn't really happy with how easy the opponents were there. So I'm just going to turn the difficulty up to hard. There we go. We are now on hard difficulty, which is good enough for me. Really, we need extra hard. And we've got another. So it's been doing this technical issue as well. There's so many bugs with this. There we go. The steering wheel wasn't centered. Now it is. And you can see now the computer's a lot quicker, and I'm finding it much harder to gain time and space on the computer. I actually have to think about overtakes and how I do them. Got him. Getting boxed in. Can we undercut him? Not without going on the grass. Got him. So it does take a lot of getting used to not having any information on my screen. So I'm used to seeing the RPM, the vehicle speed, all sorts of just information about lap times, which I don't have in front of me, so I'm just having to drive based on feel. Whoa, I don't know why he slowed down there, but he did. I've gone too deep. Again. I did that last time on that corner. We'll just have to make our way back up the field again. Whoa! I had to make a last minute adjustment there. I was going to go into the back of that blue car. And I'm going to lose a lot of places here. I can't spin the car around. And I'm stuck. Oh, this has screwed me. 3-point turn. Oh, 3-point turn. Yeah, so all of the realism's kind of ruined by the AI just being a dingbat. But I can't get going again now. I can't get reverse gear, just like in real life. There we go. Oh, and it's starting to rain. Some rain was coming down on the track there. Now I don't think the pit stops in this are currently available from VR, so if I make a pit stop, actually, something's happened. I've lost engine power. I don't know what's happened. Oh, and the rain I can definitely feel. Oh, yes, it's definitely raining. I need to get into the pits. No, I don't think the pit stops have been put into VR. They haven't. So you see here now, I don't get to see the pit stop happening in virtual reality. I'm taking a guess if it's going to keep raining or not, because outside of VR you get weather radar that you can look at, but you don't get that in the virtual reality version of the game. But we'll go out there and hope that we get some rain. We're on intermediate tyres, so we're not going to have nearly as much grip, but I can definitely feel the car sliding around underneath me. Oh. Yeah, I'm definitely I'm overheating the tyres because it's not really raining. I put the intermediates on thinking that we were going to get heavier rain, and the rain's just not come. So right now, yes, I can definitely feel the tyres are overheating. And now, I guess, really what I should have been doing there is looking at the sky. Yeah, to see whether it's going to rain or not, I could just look at the sky and just see whether there's clouds. Well, the windscreen wipers are automatic, and we're detecting a tiny few drops of rain, but maybe it's just going to spit. I think I've used up the rubber on these tyres anyway. Just a couple of laps driving around in the dry on wet weather tyres is enough to destroy them. I'm on the marbles. Well, let's just hope this rain gets heavier. It's amazing, look at that though, you can see the droplets going down the side window. I should probably focus on the driving really, but it's incredible, the detail. And it's definitely wetter. Yeah, struggling a lot with the tyres. I was about to say I'm struggling for grip. I think these tyres are absolutely toast. Just going to try and spin the car around. There we go. That's what I was trying to do earlier. And those rear tyres are gone. In fact, we're getting lapped. So let's give it another go though. Now that we know what we're up against, let's see what we can do. And the CPU has taken me out. So nice of it. It literally tagged me and spun me around. I got a hit in the rear. Now my VR headset's not working. Let me just... there we go. That's better. This is going better. Easy peasy. And you can see different strengths and weaknesses of cars here. So you saw how much more acceleration I had in the early stage of the straight against the 1990 Mazda, but then once it gets going down the straight, it pulls away from me. And the same will happen here, is that I'm going to really catch him up, and he's going to box me in behind this 1980s Porsche. I should be able to take the Porsche here. Actually, no, I can't. I'm getting out of it. But yeah, I was getting attacked from behind there from this Mazda behind me. So I've got more acceleration than the Porsche, but he's got more top speed. I expect he's going to keep up with me down this straight. He's in my blind spot, actually. Let's go get that Mazda. That Mazda will be slow through the corners and fast down the straights. Can we get underneath him? Can we get around the outside of him? No, I've not got enough grip off the racing line. Can I get up the inside though? I don't know where he went. He's behind. Yeah, okay. Got him. Oh, I hit that curb. I hit that curb. I've managed to keep the car on the track though. Let's try and catch the lead pack. But I've got to watch out because this is where my car's weak. You see, I'm down on power down this straight. I can take that corner flat out and the Mazda can't. And here comes the rain again, but this time I'm just going to drive through it. Oh, raining quite heavy. But it's just spots of drizzle. The wipers are automatic, by the way. That was an easy one. We're coming up to another 1980s Le Mans car up in front. The Jaguar, I think it's XJR, what is it, HJR 14 or something? I can't remember. I can't remember the numbers. That will be quite a quick car down the straights, and yep, you can see it pulling away there. But I get right up to him in the corners, under braking. I've got a lot more brakes than this guy. Nothing I can do down this straight. But under cornering, I've got him. And I think now we're chasing potentially the race leader. Nope, not quite. 3 more cars in front, at least. Okay. Including a Bugatti. Got a Bugatti, what was it? Chiron up in front. I'm going to pit at the end of this lap, I think. So all of the other cars have got to pit as well, it's not just me. So I'm just pitting because we're on lap 5 and we were 5th place. So we are catching the leaders though. They have to pit as well. We don't get to watch the pit stop happen in VR, as it turns out. It's a bit of a shame. Would be nice to be sat in the car, wouldn't it, and watch the guys working on it. We will refuel to the end of the race. And then we've got to stay to the right of this line until the line ends, otherwise we get a penalty. And I may have pitted at exactly the wrong time because we have got rain. Just being careful with this wet track. Doesn't look like there's too much standing water. It's really hard to spot that apex in this car with these 2 big wheel arches either side of me. Also, is it just me, or I don't feel like I'm sat quite in the right place? I can live with it. It looks like I'm sort of looking slightly out of the side, but I can deal with it. Ballsy move around the outside. Oh shit. I kept it out of the barrier. I literally just kept it out of the barrier by an inch. Excuse my language. Oh, it's definitely greasy out here. Lap 7, and I've no idea what position I'm in. Probably says it on my steering wheel, but I can't read it at these speeds. Nope, doesn't say what position I'm in. Well, there's cars coming out of the pits, so those are the target. We've got another early 90s Le Mans car in front. This car will be, again, very fast in a straight line, but we can get him in the corners. Hard racing. Didn't touch him. Got him. I think that's the race lead, actually. I think that is it. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to pause the game just really quick, and I'm just going to recenter that view. There we go. See, now I'm sat where I should be now. We're on to lap 9 of 10. One more lap after this. 2 more laps then. So this lap and one more. Let's try and set the fastest lap, shall we? If we already have it, I don't know. Ah, I was wondering why the car was losing power down the end of that straight. I think it's that the game's giving me penalties. It's just that you can't see the, as I say, the interface of the game. Whoa! Yeah, you can't see the game's user interface, so you can't see that you've got a penalty. That's why the car was randomly slowing down to take the penalty. And here we go, final lap. Let's try and make it the best one. Had to get out of the throttle there. Whoa! Well, it's not going to be the fastest lap now. These tyres are getting worn, actually. I think that's what's happening. But I'm pretty sure that's a race win, and it gave me a penalty again. Oh, no, I haven't. I've run out of fuel. I'm out of fuel. That's the thing, I don't have a fuel gauge. And we're going to come last. Bye-bye. 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 There's a car behind us as well. Bye-bye. That's a shame to come last because I've accidentally ran out of fuel. Unbelievable. It might not be dead last. I think there might be a few people who are even further behind, but the finish line is literally just there. I can see the finish line, and we've done it. Yeah, there's no fuel gauge. 11th. And we did get the fastest lap at least. Anyway, right, I'm going to wind it up there, and that was just another example of how cool the VR is in Gran Turismo. So I'll probably learn how to read the fuel gauge and things like that for next time. But if you've got any suggestions of what cars and tracks I should drive, let me know, and I'll give it a go. See you in the next one.